Turning to this morning's Newsmax crime report, a Georgia criminal defense attorney now faces criminal charges himself this morning, accused of using his law license to smuggle drugs into the county jail.
Not a good idea. Prosecutors say he was paid to deliver his own client paper soaked in a synthetic drug, which was then sold to other inmates. Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Mattera has this story. Jason.
Yeah, Mark, Charla, a defense attorney is supposed to keep his client out of trouble, not allegedly become his drug mule. But investigators say that is exactly what happened here. Joseph Anfield L., there he is. He's a 47-year-old defense attorney with a practice in Cobb County, just outside of Atlanta. Authorities say he cleared jail screening like any other lawyer does, carrying a manila envelope filled with paperwork for his client. Except prosecutors say that the paperwork was itself the contraband.
A very vigilant and observant deputy that was assigned to the jail on that day observed that the attorney left without that paperwork that he had originally brought in.
That observation sparked a narcotics investigation, according to the multi-count indictment returned on July 9th. The client Anfield L. kept visiting was allegedly running a drug ring from inside the county jail. Officials say the envelope contained legal documents and Muslim prayers printed on paper soaked in a synthetic drug called K2. Colonel Ryan Mailing with the Cobb County Sheriff's Office says the drug is nearly impossible to detect through normal screening methods, including canine units.
There is no indication based on the color of the paper, the smell of the paper, that there is any substance associated with that.
Court documents allege that the criminal defender, now turned criminal defendant, was paid $300 per trip to deliver the K2 soaked correspondence. Once inside, inmates allegedly paid for the paper through apps like Apple Pay, then rolled it up and smoked it for a THC-like high, but one that authorities say is far more dangerous.
It can cause extreme psychosis if individuals consume it or consume too much of it. It can cause internal bleeding. It can cause neurological effects. All of the jurisdictions and correctional institutes in our area and across the nation are dealing with this issue.
Cobb County prosecutors say the scheme ran for at least 9 months. 4 people have been indicted on state RICO charges in connection with the alleged smuggling operation, including Anfield L., who is representing himself and now gets to put those criminal defense skills to the test.
Jason,
Mark,
can we ask why inmates are using Apple Pay?
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
That would be my next question. Yeah, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed here. All right.
They do have access. These inmates do have access. They either smuggle in phones. They have access to iPads. It's actually pretty common in jail and prisons.
Yet all those things can be tracked, which is what happened here, which is why he was okay.
Okay.
Great. Jason, thank you.